Hello and welcome back to Ashburn Networking at Ashburn Tech. So today what we're going to do is we're going to show all of the best tips for new Windows PCs. So shall we get into it? And now, I'm going to show you what you should probably do when you first set up a computer. So obviously I haven't just set up a computer, but if I had, then this is what I would do. So, you're going to want to head over to settings, and now, head over to personalization. Now, the first thing I suggest doing is change the background, because if, like mine, yours comes as the default for what it normally is, it's not very good, as like this would be the default, and just yeah, so if you don't like it, then I highly suggest that's the first thing you should change. So, next, I'm going to show you how you set up the email. So, you're going to want to go to your accounts and add all the accounts that you want. Obviously, I'm going to exit this because you've already seen enough emails. Yeah, so you're going to want to set up that. So you can obviously just go in and, you can just go in and then when you open the when you where is it? Oh, sorry. When you open the Outlook, then you can just go straight there, and it all should be set up. You can add them straight from your account, and then so if you aren't already happy with the mouse speed, which I preferably, well, I prefer a higher mouse speed. You're going to want to search up mouse settings, if you can spell it correctly, and mouse pointer speed. And now I like to also change the lines to scroll at a time. And yeah. And then and yeah, and then I turn on enhanced pointer precision. It just seems to make it like stop more easily for me. I'm not sure if that's what it's meant to do, but yeah. And then yeah, I changed the color. Just please don't question it. Yeah, and I changed the color to fit with whatever wallpaper I've got because in like apps, normally in Windows 11 it will like show through. You can see it like shows through a bit of the green and a bit of the design as well. But yeah, so yeah, it just helps if you have a color that contrasts to the design or the main color. So, yeah, that's what I normally do settings wise. So, yeah. And now we're going to show you what apps I would highly recommend you get, depending on like what kind of user you are for your computer. So, like, if you do a lot of heavy video editing, I recommend Microsoft Clipchamp as the best like free um like video editor. Or you might have a more professional version. But yeah, so I tend to use that for free. And then what I'd highly suggest is you see this pane here. This is all to do with Microsoft Phone Link. So you can head over to the App Store. So random, wrong profile. Great. Um, yeah. So if if I could not mess up my stream encoder, Here we are. Okay, if I can not mess up my streaming code, then if you go to Google Play, obviously you open this on your actual phone, and then if you just search up phone link, there's alternatives. Like if you have a Motorola phone, you can also get Smart Link, but I would use this overall. So as you can see, you can connect your phone, and then you can make calls and whatnot all from your computer. So like if I open the phone link app, yeah, then what you can do is I'll show you in a yeah, so like as you can see, you can turn on and off do not disturb audio, sound and whatnot. You can also make it play a sound. So like I don't know if you can hear this, but no, you probably can't from my audio. Jeez, okay, stop. Yeah, as you can tell, it can be very, very, very annoying, the sound that it will play, but it helps you to locate your phone, and you can also access your photos and your calls on it, and you can call people. So yeah, overall it's pretty good. Um, and yeah, right, okay. Now we are just loading up the next features. Um, obviously, because like I don't want to expose every single piece of information about me. Yeah. So um, now I'm going to show you what you should do if you're a PC gamer. Then this section is probably for you. So I am going to work out how I show you this without utterly showing every single thing about me. Right, okay, so I'm going to show you the Xbox app and the features of that you should use, really. Um, okay, so this is the Xbox app, which as soon as you've signed in with your account that you use, then you'll be able to see your profile. Yes, this is my profile. Um, yeah, so you can access all of your library and stuff. So like you can start all of your apps from here, which is really useful because if you have a Xbox controller that you can link to your PC, then you can open Game Bar, or using Windows and G, you can open Game Bar. That is a top tip that I would recommend. And then, so you can go into the controller bar, and you can launch your recently used games from this set. You can't see it, can you? Great. Well, there'll be a section up here where you can see. You can click the controller bar button, and then see your recently used apps. Yeah. Sorry, you can't see that. Why? Right. Windows is weird sometimes. But yeah. So. Yeah. So that is how you can use the Xbox app and. Top tip: Windows and G, or press the Xbox logo. Um, and yeah, you'll be able to do that. Right. So now that is pretty much the end of all of the default apps that I would recommend, and I'm gonna show you some web apps that I would also recommend installing. So this is Google Messages. You can't. Yeah, you can't really see it. Hang on. Yeah, so this icon here is Google Messages. Now, you can install web apps pretty simply. So, like, what we are going to do. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we are going to go. So you can search up Google Messages. That's not how you spell Google. Google Messages desktop, and then messages.google.com/web, and there will be a button that comes up here that will have like a desktop logo and a down arrow. Now you can press that down arrow and it will install it to your computer. So that is a pretty useful tip. And yeah, so that's one web app that I would highly recommend. And yeah, so excuse me for editing the video. Right, there we go. So yeah, that's what I would recommend for getting the web apps. And yeah, so overall that's tips and tricks for setting up or using your existing Windows computer. Handy shortcuts, Windows and Tab lets you quickly switch between the tabs that you have open and whatnot. So like I can easily close that and any other background processes. And yeah, and you can see it all on corresponding monitors. So like you can't see it exactly, but I have my Streamlabs open on right hand side monitor and it shows all of the ones you have open and on which monitor. So yeah, overall that's a pretty handy shortcut. And if you have for any reason, because if you right click on the Windows, then you can go straight into settings. So you can go straight into settings and multiple other things like File Explorer, Task Manager, Terminal, and yeah, so you can go into all of those by right clicking on them, not left clicking, sorry. And yeah. And then yeah, so that's some pretty handy shortcuts. And yeah, so thank you very much for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. And this has been Ashburn Tech